there, I'm Abby. Welcome to my channel, Abby's Retro Rescue. I'm obsessed with the 80s. I'm also obsessed with vintage Kaboodles, as you will soon see in this video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are old to my channel and you've been around for a while, you already know about my Kaboodles obsession, but you haven't seen my latest haul because this last week I scored 3 vintage Kaboodles, and today I can't wait to show you those. In previous videos on my other channel, Our 80s Life, I have shared some of these beauties behind me. These are some of the vintage Kaboodles that I have thrifted. Several of them came from the Goodwill, and some of them came from estate sales. Real quick, before we get started with the haul, I do want to show you a quick tutorial on how to tell which Kaboodles are vintage and which ones are new, because of course Plano Industries still makes these today. They're made in Plano, Illinois, near Chicago. You can shop at their warehouse, so one of these days I hope to go there. So this Kaboodles is new. It's newish. I've had it for a couple of years, and the telltale way of knowing is, first of all, this clasp, which is a plastic clasp, all plastic. As you can see, there's no metal on there, and also there's no metal here. It's all plastic. The vintage ones, like this one that I found a while back at an estate sale, these guys have a metal ring right here on the clasp, and also right here you'll notice there's a couple of metal grommets on the top securing the handle to the lid. That means that this is a vintage one. It's probably from the 80s or early 90s. Now that we've cleared that up, let me show you the 3 beautiful cases I got at estate sales. First up, we have this lovely solid lavender. I love the color. Can't you tell? It matches this room, the wall color, perfectly. So I thought that was fun. I'll definitely be displaying it here in my office. And I like the pink handle as well. It's got a pink logo on the inside. This is a classic on-the-go girl.
Introducing Kaboodle.
So that means it's gonna have a mirror and a tray for your makeup or jewelry or whatever. Inside you will see the model number. However, I have not figured out how to date these using the model number. So if anybody knows, please let me know. That's this first one, solid lavender, beautiful. That case was found in the basement of an estate sale, but oddly enough, these next 2 were from a different sale. And look at those. I think these belong to sisters. There were other indicators in the house that there were 2 girls living there, and they were either cheerleaders or I think competitive dancers back in the 80s, maybe the early 90s. And so I found these 2. I love this one because I like the clasp. I have one other one that you can't see up on the top shelf that has this old school letter C clasp. So fun. But we know it's old because it does have the grommets. Oh, also there's some on the side here. So the new ones do not have those metal pieces. They've changed their design. Okay, and inside is this fun makeup holder. Good spot for things like lipsticks. This comes out. And then this tray also is removable. Very handy. Okay, so that's this one. Pretty color. This one's probably my favorite. And it's just this bubblegum pink with this pretty mint green, and then it's got the lavender handle, which is the same color as that other solid lavender case. And it's got the metal ring here, the Kaboodles logo. There's a couple different logos, but that one looks good. And then on the inside, it's a pretty pink. It's just beautiful. Now, I do want to let you know these were not as shiny and clean as they are now. I put a lot of effort into cleaning these and really scrubbing them. I actually put them in the sink and I scrubbed them with a mild dish soap to get them nice and clean, because these all had makeup in them and They were super dirty, as you're gonna see in a minute. And this one has a removable tray that had a fun surprise underneath. So let's rewind the tape so you can see how these looked before. So as you can see, I paid $5 each for these. Ironically, 2 of them were from the same sale. Another one was from a different sale, but they still were charging $5. But they are very dirty, and 2 of them have names painted on the top, which I'm gonna have to try to get off with probably some fingernail polish remover or mineral spirits might work. And on the inside, they are very dirty. This has some sort of adhesive product on it that I'm gonna have to work on. Yeah, so we'll get the Goo Gone out. But the good news is they are all in excellent condition as far as the working mechanisms. The plastic is in good shape, the mirrors are in good shape, it's not broken or anything, just dirty. You guys, I was just cleaning this and I pulled the tray out. I haven't looked what's under it yet, but I saw that it does have makeup underneath. Oh my gosh, this is like a 80s time capsule here. Classic makeup brush. Maybelline. Y'all, this is like 40-year-old makeup in here. Oh, it's a liquid eyeliner. I don't know how many of you guys saw this. Back in the 80s, I did film a makeup tutorial. It's on my other channel, so I will link it here for you. In that video, I actually talked about this, and this will help us date this Kaboodles, definitely from the 80s, because we have Blooming Colors mascara. And this is the mascara that I used in that video.
Purple mascara, Blooming Colors.
I loved this product. It was made by Maybelline, and it was mascara that came in all different colors. I do not think that this is a thing anymore, but, oh, it's pretty dried out. But this is cool. I love seeing this old Blooming Colors mascara because of course I used these, but I didn't save them. No one had a reason to save them. And I think this person didn't realize because the rest of it was emptied out pretty much, but these are hiding underneath here. So that is so cool. And then what else is in there? It looks like everything a dancer would need for competition or a recital. You've got a Band-Aid. There's actually some hair in there. And I'm not really sure what these are. Tell me in the comments if you know. This just looks like a red sticker. I don't know what that was about. Of course, more bobby pins. And Maybelline Expert Eyes. It looks like this one's seen better days. But that's really cool, you guys. This guy has some paint also on the corner here, or maybe kind of looks like liquid paper, something white, and again with the marker on the top. You know, they made a nameplate, but I think you had to send off for it, so apparently these girls just wrote their names on there. But I love the latch on this one, and this one had some fun surprises on the inside. I figured out that these 2 sisters that owned these Kaboodles were dancers, and inside were the directions for applying makeup for the dance competitions, which is kind of funny. It tells you what brand, like Get the Max Factor and all of this, where to buy it, how to apply it. Oh, look, there's even illustrations. I remember from my own experience in dance, we didn't do a lot of competitions or anything, but I know the dance teachers are very specific about how they want your makeup, so this is fun to look at. And then also there were these take-off makeup removers. The case, I remember this brand.
I'm gonna take off all this makeup with something you've never seen before.
Take off.
Velvety Claws Moisture Touch with special ingredients that remove makeup.
Take off.
Yet caress your skin gently.
But on the inside, it's not makeup removers. It's actually a whole bunch of bobby pins, further confirming that this person was a dancer, because you had to pull your hair into a bun for dance. And on the inside here, she has like a little fake flower and a jack of hearts for good luck, I guess. So that's kind of fun. Again, inside very dirty, but I'm certain that I can get this clean. And this one is more dirty on the back. It's got a lot of scuff marks. Someone must have been throwing around their Kaboodles and not very careful with it. So I'll have to try to get those out. But the top is nice and clean and it doesn't have any writing on it. And on the inside, once again, it's just got a lot of makeup remnants. Oh, there was looks like a leaf or a 4-leaf clover. Someone's lucky 4-leaf clover in there. Anyway, so this one, like the others, just lots of makeup junk in there and nothing I can't easily clean. It'll just take a little scrubbing.
1 hour later.
So as you can see, I was able to get the marks off of here. The girl had written her name in some kind of paint pen or nail polish. I used a mild nail polish remover, a non-acetone one. And it came right off, you guys. And it just came so clean. And this one had some pretty major scuff marks on the back. And I was able to get most of those clean. There's still a little bit of scratching on there. I think somebody was not too gentle with their Kaboodles, but you know, these things are really built to last. And the fact that they've survived from the 80s and still are in such good condition after clearly being just abused and tossed around at dance competition or whatever, it's pretty amazing actually. They look great and they're really built to last. So if you don't know the history of the Kaboodles company, it's actually Plano Molding, and they started out and still today are a tackle box company. They make tackle boxes for, you know, like dudes for fishing and stuff. And I've shared this on other videos before, but I think it's just a fun fact. I believe it was Vanna White back in the 80s that was the first person to carry one of their old tackle boxes with her makeup and stuff in it. And somebody interviewed her. She was showing how she stores all her stuff and carries it. I think the people from Plano just caught wind of that, and it was like a light bulb moment, I guess. And they decided, oh my goodness, we could make these pretty colors, soften the edges, put a mirror in there, and market this to girls for carrying their makeup. And that's what they did. It was a huge success, still is. And they also make other things that aren't just these cases, because at another estate sale about 2 weeks ago, I found 2 curling irons, and look at the logo, you guys. These are Kaboodles brand. They're Kaboodles curling irons. I think they're sort of vintage. I'm not sure how old these are. They look like they were actually never used. They were super clean when I got them. The handle is a pretty purple, and it's a nice soft foamy material. And it came in 2 different sizes. It actually came in 3 sizes, but I only found the 2. These weren't in the box still. I think the box would have had 3 different sizes, so there's probably like a medium size. But anyway, I thought these were cool. I've never seen these before, and I tested them out on my own hair, and they do work. So this was a fun find. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing my little Kaboodles haul. I don't know if you guys get as excited as I do when you see these old vintage ones, but I think because I was an 80s girl, I had a couple of these in the original early days of Kaboodles. I think they're just nostalgic for me, and for some reason, I just keep buying them. So maybe someday I'll sell some of these. I've got quite a collection going, but you know, they're so handy, you can use them for anything. And so I use them for all kinds of things around the house, and they work great. If you enjoyed this video, you'll want to see some more of my thrift hauls. I've linked the playlist for you right here. See you next time.